Yo, what is up Smash players? In today's video, I want to talk about the 2 best movesets for every single Mii, and this is the definitive 20XX meta guide. I know you guys are tired of all these Mii moveset videos, but I will never need to make one again because this is the meta until the end of time, until the end of Smash Ultimate, unless there are very significant buffs or nerfs, which I highly doubt. Let's get into it. So the best Brawler Movesets of all time are 1-3x2 and 2-3x2. So this is the shot put, suplex, and then whichever up B you want, and then feint jump, okay? The second moveset is the flying mock punch, suplex, any up B you want, and the feint jump, okay? So let me explain this very quickly. Shot put is just a solid projectile, but the mock punch is actually insanely surprisingly good. It has really strong kill potential, kill setups, and it's very unexpected. Now, this move, I was extremely surprised at how good it was for me, and is now my go-to moveset. The DK build moveset is 2-3x2, but where the up B I use is the up and down up B, because it is so good for recovering and consistency. The other up Bs can be good sometimes for killing, but for consistency, it is huge. I know in Japan they don't really do that, but in Japan they're a different breed. So the suplex is absolutely necessary. It's by far the best because of it is this command grab with very little lag. It is extremely useful for catching people spamming shield, especially versus Brawler. And feint jump is just by far the best. I used to say something else, but I finally came to the belief that by far it is the best. Now the X is totally up to you which up B you decide to use. Now the Swordfighter best moveset of the 20XX year is 1-3-2x and 1-3-3x. Now what this is Gale Strike, which is absolutely necessary because it's just too potent when you land it. Even though there's counterplay, it's just if you land it, it's too good. Then the 3 is the Chakram because that is just way too good of projectile and combo setup and kill setup, even better than Gale Strike. And then the 2 and the 3 are the 2 different up Bs. Now the 2 is the sword dance, which is what DK build prefers, but you can use the hero spin if you're really confident you won't get edge guarded, and if you really want early kills, especially on a stage like Town City where the side blast zones are small. And it's a good out of shield, so if you're facing a character who struggles to land safely on shield like that versus disjoint, that's pretty good. Now the X is the down B, and you can use any down B you want. You could use the counter, the reflector, or even the attacking one. Now I sometimes like the reflector, I sometimes like the Gale Strike, which attacks. But even the counter, if you land a counter at like the top of like Battlefield, it actually combos, or sometimes combos, into up air. Now if you land at the top of a Battlefield platform and you just counter, then jump up air, you just get insanely early kills. Or even at a disadvantage, you counter, double jump up air, and you totally reverse the situation and actually kill them because of it, because Mii Swordfighter's up air is nuts, and counter just sets them up so perfectly for it. It's actually kind of incredible. Now the final character, Mii Gunner, the best movesets of 20XX are 1-3-3x and 3-3-3x. Now this is either the grenade launch, which is 3, or the 1, which is charge shot. They're both very matchup dependent. Now the 3 is the side B, which is the missile rocket like Samus. That's just too good. Like, it doesn't even have that much lag. It feels like fast, strong, it feels like spammable. It's just a very solid option, especially compared to the other ones. Now the up B is like the tilting rocket one, and that is just insanely good because it goes so far and it has like no lag when you land on stage. So it's just by far the best. The others are just for fun or for memes. And now the X is that any down B, you could use the reflector, or you could use the offensive bomb drop. Now all of these are very matchup dependent, but the DK build moveset is 3-3-3-3. It's when you use the absorb, because I like to use that. Honestly, I've gotten used to it, using it in any single matchup because it's a lot of utility. And also, I just prefer to use Mii Gunner for matchups where like I'm trying to counterpick, so I usually want the absorb. But if I'm fighting like, you know, a character who doesn't have projectiles, I will use the bomb drop. And the DK build Swordfighter moveset, it's gonna be the 1-3-2 with the dancing up B, which is the 2, and then the X. I actually do like the attacking one. It's surprisingly very potent for killing, but obviously if I'm trying to counterpick, I'll use the reflect. I won't really use the counter. So here are the definitive best movesets for every single Mii. So go ahead, if you have the 2 best, but because there's an X, it ends up being the 6 best movesets for each Mii. If you have all these Miis, then your Nintendo Switch is set for life, and I will be able to play who I want, when I want, and counterpick so well, happily, freely, and you should all too. These are amazing for grinding Elite Smash, amazing for arenas, counterpick, tournaments, whatever. For competitive play, you want to use the 20XX movesets, and now we're finally done, and in the new game, I'll be sure to evaluate the best Miis. Now, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that DK thumbs up, spank that subscribe button, have a swell evening, tell me your opinion on all these, tell me what movesets you use, and I'll see you next time.